I want to stress that there's more happening in life than meets the eye. Ordinarily, if you just kind of look around at people, it just seems like, well, I'm a biological animal that was born into this reality, and there's other biological animals, and I can interact with them. I can go to work. I can make a living. I can pamper myself with creature comforts like houses and cars and other things like this, and I can make myself happy, and that's basically what life is all about. And that's it, right? No, that's an extremely limited version of life. Life can be so much more than that. But to discover that, you're going to have to go beyond materialism, beyond what culture teaches you, beyond what science teaches you, beyond what your family and your parents and your teachers have modeled for you, role modeled for you. You're going to have to go beyond all of that. You're going to have to go deep inside. You're going to have to really deconstruct your own mind, and you're going to have to push yourself to lead a life that is not the ordinary get up, go to work, see your family, and do it all over again the next day sort of life. Something much more profound is happening here than simply atoms bouncing around in space or physical objects existing or evolution unfolding or animals on some planet doing some stuff. These are all very crude conceptions of life. Now here, let me recap for you really fast the core values that are necessary, the core principles that you need to follow to live the good life. Creativity, heart, love, intuition, independence of mind, clarity of mind, lifelong learning, reading, authenticity, radical open-mindedness, passion, vision, ambition, purpose, spirituality, fearlessness, truth, raising your consciousness, work ethic, focus, the ability to concentrate your mind, wisdom, service to others, selflessness, solitude and self-reflection, questioning everything, curiosity, and going beyond materialism and survival. That, in a nutshell, is the foundation of what you need to live the ultimate life. And then you got to follow up every single day, every single week, every single month, every single year for decades upon all of these values and principles. You got to hammer on them. You got to contemplate them, think about them, deepen them, because it's not just a matter of, oh, am I passionate or am I not? Am I loving or am I not? Am I authentic or am I not? Or like, am I conscious or am I not? No, there's degrees, enormous degrees and ranges and multiple dimensions to all of this. So what you do is, if all of this sounds good to you, you commit to following up on it every single day, and you keep reminding yourself that this is what you're doing in this life, and that this is the backbone of your whole life, and everything else is tertiary. All the entertainment and socializing and games and fun and all this, you can have all that and you can still enjoy life. What I'm saying here is not antithetical to the enjoyment of life. It actually is the highest enjoyment of life possible. But it also takes deliberate work and constantly reminding yourself, because you're going to forget and you're going to fall back down into complacency. The fundamentals of life are pretty simple, as I've laid them out here. But executing on them is difficult because it takes commitment, and you have to keep doing it day after day after day after day, year after year after year after year, and not get distracted by all sorts of silliness that is happening around you in society. It takes vision. It takes courage. It takes the willingness to go it alone, because your friends and your family are not going to join you on this journey. Your spouse is probably not going to join you on this journey. Your children will probably not join you on this journey. This is a rare journey that is done by 1 in a million people, if not less. Of course, you can find like-minded friends and people. But if you want to go all the way to superhuman levels of potential, don't expect anyone to come along with you on that journey. You're going to do it all alone, or you're not going to do it at all. So how much are you willing to invest in your life? That is the ultimate question. How much do you want out of life? What are you willing to settle for? Or are you not going to settle for anything short of superhuman? Are you going to honor your life and acknowledge the miracle that it is by working to actualize your full superhuman potential? Are you willing to sacrifice and to work and to pay the price for that? To invest in yourself every single day? To push your comfort zone? To ascend every stage that we have mapped and we know that humans are capable of ascending up? Are you willing to go to the very top? Your biggest obstacles here will be distractions, complacency, laziness, and simply the fact that nobody else around you is doing it. And you're going to feel weird, and they're going to naysay you, and they're going to discourage you, and they're going to try to drag you down like crabs in a bucket. When one of the crabs tries to crawl out of the bucket, the rest of the crabs pull him down. So you're going to need to have a deep commitment to this process, a very long time horizon, a deep, motivating vision, and you're going to have confidence in yourself that this is the kind of life that you want to live. You don't need to have these things at the outset. At the outset, most likely, you're going to be confused, uncertain, lacking confidence, insecure, needy, broke, desperate. I've been there. That's where I started. That's where I started my process. That's in a sense where all of us start. We start in ignorance. Even worse than ignorance, we start with a bunch of brainwashing from ignorant people that have raised us, and dysfunctional people who have been bad role models and have skewed our idea of what is possible for a human being to become. It's okay that you're confused and lost and ignorant and you don't know everything. You don't know how you're going to get there. It's okay to be insecure, to doubt yourself. All of that is totally normal, especially if you're young, if you're in your 20s. Totally normal. But the one thing you need is you need that desire and ambition and passion to live an extraordinary life. As long as you have that, despite all that other stuff, you will overcome it. It'll take years, but it doesn't matter, because if your desire is strong enough, it doesn't matter to you that something takes years or even decades. And it's not about reaching some one ultimate peak in life that then you reach that and then, oh, that's it. It was all worth it. And everything else was just some grind to get there. That's not it. The journey is, of course, just as important as the destination. The destination will be awesome, but also enjoy the journey, savor it, This is life. It's a miracle. It's a privilege to be a part of it. And working on improving your life is not a chore or some homework assignment that I'm forcing you to do. It should be the very thing that you're passionate about for its own sake. Not to get to some place where everything is perfect, but the process of it is exciting. You're learning new stuff. You're facing challenges. You're being creative. You're discovering new possibilities. You're on an adventure. What more could you want from life?